Hi, I'm April Golightly, and today we're going to be talking about the best outfits for big busted women. Let's get started. Scoop necks are a great choice for big busted women because they elongate and open up the chest area and basically create some vertical space here so as to accentuate and actually kind of slim down your bust area. It's very odd, but the higher the neckline, the more it kind of makes the bust look larger. So with the scoop neck, it actually kind of opens it up. Everything that I'm talking about is going to be linked down below, and if I can't find it because it's old, I'll link something very similar. Another awesome neckline for big busted women is the V-neck. It's more flattering for women with big busts because it breaks up that space in your chest area and creates a vertical line with the V shape. It lengthens that area of the body and then gives the illusion of a slimmer aesthetic and kind of a smaller chest. This outfit actually has other things going for it because it's monochrome, so it kind of slims you out even though it's a light color. You can also grab like a top like this that's like basically a basic tank top, but it is V-neck, and it just like adds something extra to it because it's got these fun sleeves and the V-neck neckline that opens up your chest and makes you look slimmer when you have a big bust. Cowl neckline actually visually minimizes the chest area and kind of slims you out and minimizes the bust. So even though it's fabric on your chest, the neckline that kind of goes into that V, similar to the V-neck and the scoop neck, makes it super flattering for a larger bust. When going for a cowl neck though, try to avoid a ton of fabric that comes up super high because you still get that same issue with kind of the way you have an issue with like a turtleneck or crew neck. One of my favorite choices when you have big busts is actually the wrap neckline. So it could be a faux wrap or a true wrap, but the wrap neckline does that V-ing and also creating space in the neckline to kind of break up a larger bust area. It's perfect and it's awesome. So you can also get like very conservative dresses like this one that I'm wearing for like the office and then wear like a blazer over it or just on its own, or you could get something that's like more fun and a little bit lower. And this one actually has like a little snap in the chest area to keep it from going any lower. So if you have a wrap top, you can actually add that little snap yourself. I'm thinking about doing a video on that. Let me know in the comments below if that's something you're interested in because it's very easy and I'd love to help you do it. And I honestly want to add it to all of my tops now that I know how to do it. See here, this one's a little bit lower and I'm like a little bit busting out of it, but it's an awesome top. And if it had that little snap there, or if you want to put like a little safety pin or double-sided tape right there to kind of keep it where you want it to be, that's up to you. You know, this shirt actually could be a little bit more conservative if I was wearing like a minimizer or putting the wrap closure higher. But I absolutely love wrap tops for big busted women. I feel like they're very, very slimming and they just look great with everything. I absolutely love this brand. I'm definitely going to link similar tops to this one below from the same brand because they're just awesome for big busted women and they come in plus size and straight sizes as well. Line is actually the one, it's kind of a V-neck, but it's considered like a ruffle neck. Basically, it's similar to like a button down with a collar, but the collar is taken off and that like top part is still there. This one works really well in bringing the eye into the chest area again and kind of like minimizing and breaking up that area. I probably could have worn a better bra with it though, that was like lifting my bust a little bit better. Please excuse the filming. I wanted to shoot this dress and we just did it at Trader Joe's. The next neckline that I'm a huge fan of is the square neckline. It looks fantastic on big busted women because it really opens up the chest area and creates like this wide area that makes it super flattering. This one's a bodysuit, and the only thing with these tops when they're square necked is sometimes you'll need a bra where the actual strap kind of goes wider so that you're able to kind of hide your bra. And again, this is something you can do with sewing. If you really like a top, you could sew like a little tie around in the top so that it kind of holds your bra in place, or use a safety pin or the fashion tape. I recently did a video on all these fashion hacks to help you with big bust, so if you want to check that out, it's here. High-rise jeans and mid-rise jeans can actually work really well for a big bust by kind of accentuating your waist area and bringing the eye into that area. These jeans are actually from Good American, and they're the skinny type, but they're high-waisted, and they work really well for, you know, a curvy shape and someone with a big bust. In order to get the correct rise, get a pair of jeans that you really like and measure from the bottom of your crotch to the waist. The goal here is to find a pair of pants that works without kind of swallowing your boobs. So that's why I think it's important to measure and make sure that when you're purchasing high-rise jeans, and I do that in quotes, that they're high-rise for you, but not swallowing your breast area. Right here, there's a few inches between the bottom of my breast and my actual, the high-waisted pant. You know, a few more inches and it would look terrible, or lower than this, it might look terrible. Also, I like to wear like a jacket that hits kind of at that waist area too. It kind of breaks up the breast area by bringing the eye into the waist. See where it kind of goes into the waist, and also kind of slimming the bust area so you're not really seeing the full bust, but instead like a tiny little piece. This pink jacket is awesome, and it works awesome with crop tops and maxi skirts, which have been a really awesome look for my big bust lately. So even though this top is super revealing on its own, with the jacket over it, it's super flattering and kind of minimizes this very cleavagey shirt. Is cleavagey a word? I'm not sure, but I'm a really big fan of this look, and this just set up that cropped v-neck tank top with the crop jacket on top of it, and then the maxi skirt works really well together for minimizing a big bust. This scoop neck is what we saw earlier, and it works really well. Even though white is like bringing the eye in, by wearing the jacket over it, it kind of breaks up the area and kind of minimizes not only my big bust area but also my stomach area by kind of just making it the middle kind of a line. It would probably work even better if it was a darker color. Another way to kind of bring attention away from a big bust is wearing a long scarf over it. Not by like tying the scarf, but having the scarf kind of draped over your chest area like I have it here. It minimizes the bust area, but also brings in that line that we're talking about with the jacket because it kind of hides part of the boobs. Here I'm kind of closing it up to show you that as it gets closer together, the more like it's actually bringing more weight and attention to the boob area. You don't want to add bulk like this to your bust, but you can turn it into a top, like a wrap top, making a v-neck and making it look really flattering with the jacket over it. I know everybody here is going to be like giving me ish about the fact that, you know, we still want to wear high neck tops, and I get it. A good way to wear high neck tops is to break up the line by wearing a jacket and creating that straight down line, or like I am here, I'm wearing a necklace and I'm also wearing a crossbody bag. So both of those, all three of these, create lines to break up just a high neckline. So if you still have high neck tops that you want to wear, I would say wear a necklace over it, and then that way the eye is kind of brought down your chest and you're like, and kind of making a V in a way and kind of just like opening up your chest area, and therefore you could wear these tops, but just don't forget the jewelry. Here I'm wearing a long sweater that's really chunky and printed even, and with the long, like super nice layering necklace and even the necklace at my neck, it kind of breaks it up, making it super flattering. And you can still wear this. You know, I understand that it's cold and you want to cover your chest area. I get it. It's fall, winter's coming. I recently bought this set from Dia & Co. I think it's by like Love Me or something. I'm definitely going to link it down below because it's really nice and super like a light fabric. it's awesome. But anyway, this top is like an off the shoulder top with this like ruffle. But to me, because of the big print and everything, I find that it very much makes me look bustier than I am. And also just like makes my bust look giant. Like the whole top basically looks like it's my bust, which I'm not a fan of. So instead I swapped the top out for this black top. It's super cute, and the cool thing about it, I've showed it earlier, I have it also in white, but not only is it v-neck, but it also has these ruffle sleeves that call attention to the top area, but calls attention to my shoulder area rather than my bust area. So I think this is a better choice, and basically using the black color and using this style top and neckline makes the bust look better and slimmer, makes me look slimmer in general. As with makeup, dark colors make the color recede, and light colors make the colors come forward. So as you can see here, the light pants like makes the bottom look bigger, and the darker pants makes the bottom look smaller. So the goal is, when you're like trying to hide something, wearing darker colors there. So just like with the pants here, you know, a shirt in a darker color will push that back in space, and the lighter color will bring something forward. Thank you guys so much for watching. Watch this other big busted video here, getting tips on wearing different bras and also swimsuits if you have a larger bust.